Good morning everyone, today is a discussion video on the definition of fun in New Genesis. But before we jump into that topic, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So recently I've been lurking on the internet, reading this article, watching these videos, so forth and so on, and I often hear the phrase that NGS is not fun because there's nothing to do in this game. And I actually disagree in that point because personally I have plenty of things to do in this game. However, something that piqued my interest was the definition of fun. So what determines whether an activity is fun or not? And as I looked deeper into this and compared everyone's answers and looking at why they thought X activity was fun and so forth and so on, it kind of boiled down to one thing, and that is whatever makes the most meseta per hour tends to be the most quote-unquote fun thing to do, and everyone's willing to do that activity. So I found this very interesting. For example, deafness farming. Personally, I hated deafness farming. I absolutely despised it because I didn't want to go out of the way to gather a bunch of people to farm in a specific area. Then you've got to micromanage people and some people are AFK, blah, blah, blah. And it was just a whole can of worms that I just didn't want to deal with. That is not the definition of fun for me. And so I was just like, no, I know you can make a lot of money doing deafness farming back in the day before Sega did all the fixes, but it was just not for me. I just didn't want to deal with it. So I was like, no, it's okay. I'm just not going to do that activity. However, at the time, a lot of people really seemed to enjoy deafness farming because it generated them a lot of money, because no one wanted to farm these deafness 3 capsules and it was such a pain in the butt to farm for these. But because it made a lot of money, people were like, yo, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. And thus a lot of people thought deafness farming was fun. But now we can look at it present day. So at the moment, deafness farming is dead. You know, no one's going to do deafness farming because you can make deafness 3 capsules with like literally any capsule nowadays. So a lot of people are doing mastery 3 farming. So mastery 3 farming is the new best way to make as much meseta per hour, blah 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 blah, and a lot of people are doing it because they think it is fun. I personally, again, I'm in the same boat. I don't like doing mastery farming because I simply don't like to room hop all the time, so I simply just don't do it. But a lot of people tend to do mastery farming because they think it's fun because they're making a lot of meseta by doing this, or at least they're making substantial or consistent meseta per hour, which motivates them to do that activity. So before I define what I personally find fun in NGS, I want to ask you guys, and I want you guys to comment below, what determines fun for you guys in NGS specifically? Because I know fun can vary from game to game. For example, when I'm playing Valorant, how do I have fun? It's when I'm performing very well. I don't necessarily need to win every game in Valorant to have fun, but as long as I am performing well and getting a lot of kills, that is how I have fun in Valorant. It's basically a glorified deathmatch for me, or a montage simulation, and I really don't care if I win the game or I lose the game. I just want to get a lot of kills, and that's how I have fun in Valorant. However, my definition of fun in NGS is character progression. That is how I perceive fun. As long as I can see my character slowly progressing, slowly getting stronger, getting more gear, getting more resources, that satisfies me, that gives me purpose, and that is how I have fun in this game. And this is the main reason why I have so many ults. A lot of people are like, Carol, this game isn't designed for you to have one character on every ship and gear all of them to max level as well as max gear, because that's just insanity. Because you've got Blizzardium that's time gated, you've got your minerals, you've got a whole bunch of things that are kind of gated to the account. So you're encouraged to gear up one character and one character only. And I break that mold because I don't have anything to do on ship 2 right now on my main character. I've hit the ceiling for gear progression on my ship 2 character because I have a Kaiser weapon, I have my armors all maxed out, they all have Addy capsules. Like, there is nothing else to upgrade on the character other than improving my mechanics and getting better at the game. But that is not how I have fun. I don't seek mastery of a specific class. I just like working towards a goal in gear. You know, I like to see the battle power number go up. I like to see my damage numbers become bigger. I like that progression system. That is what I seek when I play an MMO. I need to see my characters get stronger and stronger and stronger the more time and the more investment I put into them. And this is why I have a ship 4 character, a ship 3 character, a ship 1 character. You know, I have one character in every single ship because I crave that progression. So I'm fully maxed out on ship 2, I'm fully maxed out on ship 4 as well, again also with Addy capsules. So I'm like, okay, there's nothing else I can do on those ships in order to scratch that itch that I have where I want to see my character get stronger and stronger and stronger, and thus I create a ship 3 character. I work on my ship 1 character because they do not have max out gear. They don't have a Kaiser weapon, their armors are really crappy armors, and there's a whole cycle to work through again. I gotta farm all of my Dreadkeeper capsules, I gotta do a bunch of the Cannonball Rumbles, I need to do a lot of combat zone farming. There's a lot of things for me to do on the other characters because, well, they're starting from scratch again and they're not very geared at all. And this is how I personally have fun. It's not because I'm an altaholic, I actually don't really like making alts that much, but I do like to have the sense of progression where my character gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And if I don't have that, I just kind of fizzle out and I'm just like, well, there's nothing I really want to do in this game. So something I've been working on my ship 2 character is of course my wealth. So you can see here that I do have 73 million Meseta. However, I do know that a lot of that Meseta will be disappearing once the HoloLive collaboration hits in today. I will be spending a lot of my Meseta on that scratch because there are a lot of items that I actually want. And of course, later down the line, we are getting video game collaboration. So of course we have the Melty Blood. So that's going to be another big hit to my Meseta. And because all of these cosmetic items that I want will cost Meseta, a lot of people are going to resort to mastery farming as well as whatever the new trend is to make as much Meseta per hour. However, I personally don't really follow those trends unless it's something that I really enjoy. So something that caught me unexpectedly was of course the veteran farming or the Dreadkeeper farming. That was not something that I initially enjoyed because it took so long for the veterans to respawn. However, with the recent changes, I was like, wow, this is actually really fun. Kind of feels like a boss rush. So I really enjoy that activity. But other than that, the other activity that I really enjoyed was of course just PSE farming and combat zones. That is my meat and potatoes for this game because the one thing that I really like about NGS is of course the combat. I feel like they nailed the combat really well, especially for the Braver class, Katana Braver specifically. Of course, my Bow Bravers out there, I do know that there are buffs coming, so you know, please be patient. I know they will make the Bow Braver great as well. It's just gonna take some time. But at the end of the day, PSO2 New Genesis is a video game. You're meant to have fun playing this game. So if you guys are stressing out or sweating over specific things about this game, or you're just really frustrated and just wish that they could change XYZ to make the game even better, I fully understand your concerns and your frustrations, but sometimes it's better to just take a break and play something else and just, you know, take your mind off NGS if it's really stressing you out and you're not having fun with it, because you're literally using your free time and you're getting stressed and getting pent up and getting frustrated and getting mad over something that's not earning you any money. You're not getting paid by Sega to play a video game and you're getting frustrated and mad over it, which isn't very smart, to be honest. Like, if you wanted to get frustrated, if you wanted to be mad, if you wanted to do, you know, XYZ, I think it would be much more beneficial if you got paid to do it. So probably like a full-time job would be more suitable because at least you get paid, right? You're going through all these frustrations and all these garbage, but you make money for it. So that's a little bit of food for thought. I personally don't think it's worth your energy or even a single brain cell of yours to get mad over this game because it's a video game, guys. You're supposed to have fun playing these, and if you're not having fun, then it's just not worth your time. Move on to something else that does make you happy. But let me know in the comment section below, how do you have fun in NGS? Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But anyway, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.
What can I say except you're welcome, for the heels, the